NeumanPro does the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show.
Hey there guys, NeumanPro. So I'm going to talk about this legendary collection. I actually got a few of them, got a good deal on them, below market price. Market price for these things are 30 bucks. I can pick them up at any store that really sells any of these things. I'm sure they're stockpiled up. I got mine for a little under market price, got a couple of them to keep for a collection for the future. You never know what's going to happen. And so I thought I'd go ahead, open them up, and kind of talk about it here. I've heard mixed reviews about this. I thought when it first got announced, this thing was going to be awesome, This is going to be the granddaddy of them all. I mean, you got a whole bunch of cards in here. Essentially, Exodia is included in it. Dark Magician of Chaos with his errata print is included in it. I don't know why you would give people, let's face it, the unplayable god cards. What is the point of that? I understand that they look like from the anime and stuff, but they're completely unplayable. We've got playable versions of the god cards now. Why don't you include them? I mean, that would make this set worth easily what the 30 bucks that's worth. You'd get a set of Exodia. You got a Blackluster Soldier for the Blackluster Soldier support. Arcana's Dark Magician. His Gadget Deck, then. Some of the promo card stuff is pretty historical, the stuff from Duelist Kingdom. Electromagnetic Turtle. This thing would have been awesome if you had the playable god cards, and that also would have drove down the price of the playable god cards, because those things still sell for about, like 13 bucks each, roughly. And now with, for those who know, Ra Phoenix mode has been released, so why wouldn't you want to have a playable version of Ra? And then it just increases your desire to get your playset of sphere modes like I have. I'm surprised. I wonder if those will run up in price at some point, because I don't know. Playing a full Ra deck would be pretty cool. All right, so let's kind of go into this. The box itself isn't nothing to write home about. Kind of reminds you of the puzzle box. But let's go ahead here. Let's see what we got for the promos. They're all in this one little thing, it looks like. So, of course, the secret electromagnetic turtle. This is the one that people were talking about. During your battle phase, I'll read it out so I don't have to zoom in too much. But during your opponent's battle phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, end the battle phase. This is a quick effect. You can only use the effect of electromagnetic turtle once per duel. So it's just, instantly end the battle phase. So who's going to play the dark, why am I forgetting his name? He used to be the one that you'd put in like a Lightsworn deck and stuff like that. I'm completely forgetting his name for some reason. I blame myself. But, he used to be the guy that, you just banish him, done with. In this case, it's a light type. So, I don't know how much better you'd run this one. Necrogardna. There you go. I got the name. Necrogardna. So this is the replacement for Necrogardna then. And then we got the Dark Renewal. Secret in this case as well. When your opponent normal or special summons a monster, target monsters as well. Target one of those monsters and one spellcaster you control. Send both to the graveyard. Then you can special summon one dark spellcaster from your deck or graveyard. Perfect against pendulums. I'll have to say that. Special summon from their pendulums will smack Daddy D and take out spellcaster. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know if there's any dark spellcasters in the Magispectors, but if there are, I wouldn't be surprised if Dark Renewal wouldn't be a card that you'd include in them to go get to side against other pendulums. Black Illusion Trap. Until the end of this turn, all dark spellcaster type monsters you control with 2,000 or more attack you currently control cannot be destroyed by battle. Their effects are negated. Also, they are unaffected by opponent's card effects. Excellent. I like it. And then here you go. Cannot be used in a duel. Well, no duh. I mean, it's got nothing in a description here. I don't need a little piece at the bottom. See this? A little piece at the bottom of the card telling me it can't be used in a duel. Yeah, well, I really don't think that I could not use that in a duel. What? There's no description to it. It's not like it's any actual effect card. Duelist Kingdom. Glory of the King's Hand. Does this mean I can't use it as a token then? It can't be used in a duel. Are you going to prevent me from using this then as a token if I wanted to use these commemorative cards as tokens? Then here you go. You got your Ultra... Why couldn't they make them secrets? Why wouldn't you make the God secret then? Fine, good. They're ultra. That's nice to know. But they're still unplayable. This card cannot be used in a duel. They're still essentially useless other than to say I have a playset of the gods that I can't use. And then here's your 1 token. This card cannot be in a deck. So here's my official. I can use this as a token. I couldn't use these as a token apparently because I couldn't use these as a token apparently just because they say it can't be used in a duel. I'm sure I could use them for a token and just kind of anything else. Nobody's going to care. But if I go to an official tournament, are they going to kick me away from it because it says on the card itself this card cannot be used in a duel? Wow, come on, focus for me. There you go. Maybe I will zoom in just for the focus issue. And one day maybe I'll draw on this white playmat. I don't know. I'm not that good of an artist. If somebody wanted to draw it for me, be my guest. Let's go in here. I'll do a little zoom. That's fine. Little zoom here. Let's go into Exodia the Forbidden One. So Yugi's deck from Season 1. Yeah, most of them are all commons. I've heard big complaints about this because, here we go. Let's take a look at the rarity. So we do have Exodia, the Forbidden One. His right leg, his left leg, his right arm, his left arm. A common Blackluster Soldier. Why? Why? Why wouldn't you make him, at least super? I mean, you got those stupid knights that they had a whole special rarity box set of themselves. Why couldn't this whole thing? A common BLS. Well, why could this whole thing not have been all at least super rares? I don't see a reason not to have them at least all super rares. I'm glad they brought the original art Dark Magician. I mean, that's what you want to see. Original Dark Magician art, original Dark Magician girl art. I have the alternate art of Dark Magician girl. I do not actually own the original art from her. So it's nice to have it. But again, why would this not have anything? And why does Dark Magician girl, I'm missing this. Why does Dark Magician girl not have an ID number for this art and this card? I do not know that. Please comment down below. And let me know why. But why does Dark Magician Girl not have an ID number? I will never know. Gaia the Fierce Knight, Summon Skull, of course, Catapult Turtle, Curse of Dragon, Summon the Celtic Guardian, Yugi. Yeah, sure, whatever. Winged Guardian of the Fortress, Feral Imp, Beaver Warrior. Yeah, every time I look at Beaver Warrior, all I think of is Asian eyes. Grifford, Mythical Elf, Giant Soldier of Stone, Mammoth Graveyard, Karibo. So do I have the arrow in here then to fuse with my Mammoth? Swords of Revealing Light, Monster Reborn, can't play it. Mystic Box, Brain Control, Monster Recovery, Spell Shattering Arrow, well there's an arrow, Horn of the Unicorn, Mythical Moon, Burning Land, Multiply, good old Karibo's Multiply, Detonate, my Q, the Magical Mist. Target one summoned skull or thunder type you control. Destroy all monsters your opponent control with defense less than or equal to the attack of that monster. Cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. Good old Poly. Why can't I have the other polymerization look? There's the Black Luster Ritual. Mirror Force, Magical Hats, Eye of Truth, Shift, and your fusion of Gaia the Dragon Champion. So not much else to not be expected. Kind of expected that here, so it's his deck. Let's set that aside here now. I'm going to keep all their decks stored in this box. It's a nice box. A lot of open air. Look at that. It's just nothing but air underneath this thing. Alright, so now we go into the Battle City one, I believe. Right? Or no, is this Magnus Shield? Should be the Battle City one. Once I find an opening for it. This isn't the Gadget Deck, is it? Am I wrong? Wow, I'm completely forgetting. No, this is his Battle City. Why was I thinking you had Magna Warrior in there? I'm surprised by that. Okay. Come on, there's got to legitimately be a little thing here somewhere. Am I going to need my razor again? It's this little spot. You can see it right there. You can see where it's supposed to be able to just like pull up. But nothing. Wow. This is the world's greatest fail on opening up a pack. Fail-orama. Give me a little bit of room here. There we go. That's something. My scrounch of a fingernail was able to find something in here. There we go. Let's take everything out. There we go. So, of course, we got Valkyrion the Magna Warrior. And there's Arcana Dark Magician after all these years. Finally, he gets a code. Dark Magician Girl doesn't get a code. But Arcana Dark Magician does. And here's the alternate art Dark Magician Girl without her code again. So, again, I don't know. Maybe I'm off. Someone tell me why Dark Magician Girl does not have a code. Swords of Revealing Light. So, we get that as an Ultra in here. It's a common in the other one. You get an Ultra Swords of Revealing Light here. You get Ultra Dark Magician Girl. We get Ultra Dark Magician Arcana's look. We get Ultra Valkyrion the Magna Warrior. An Ultra Mirror Force, but it's common in the other. I mean, is it really that hard to print and add an extra Ultra to there? Is it really going to cut into your budget for producing these things? So we got Buster Blader, Archfiend of Guilford, Jack's Knight, Queen's Knight, King's Knight, the God Summoning Machine. Baphomet, Gazelle, the King of the Mythical Beasts, Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Big Shield Gardna. Karibo, once again. Another useless Monster Reborn. Dark Magic Curtain, which isn't useless. Thousand Knives, which is useless unless you're playing all Dark Magician, and maybe with that new Blue Eyes support, maybe they will decide to give Dark Magician some really good stuff going forward. Magic Formula. Magical Dimension. Diffusion Wave Motion. Double Spell, Ectoplasmir, Soul Taker, Pot of Greed, useless, Card Destruction, useless, Exchange, Monster Recovery, Poly, Diffuse, another Multiply, Magical Hats, Magic Cylinder, Spellbinding, Light Force Sword, Chain Destruction, Soul Rope, Tragedy, and Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast, as our fusion here. Alright, well, yeah, there's his Battle City. Throw the gods in there, and you've got Yugi's Battle City deck. Now, on to his Gadget Deck. And this thing, look at that, nice and open. Maybe I was stupid last time. There's this nice big giant lip right here that I was able to get under. So what else to talk about with this deck, aside from my disappointment in the God cards not being playable in here? And the rarities. Let's see here. Ultra Magician of Black Chaos. So I assume his ritual's in here. There is Democ with his newest errata. Are you going to play it? I don't know. I may try playing it, but here he is as an Ultra with his newest errata. Silent Magician level 10. Dark Magician in his altar art then as an Ultra. So why is he common? I'm sorry. I understand that in the anime he looks common. Let's be quite clear. None of the cards look like they have any sort of rarity to them. They all look like they're just commons. But this isn't the anime. So here's Dark Magician then in his altered art. Gold Sarcophagus is an Ultra. Good old little Yugi using that then at the end of the duel against Atem, the Pharaoh. Gendora, the Dragon of Destruction. Silent Magician 4. Silent Magician 7, Silent Magician 5, Silent Magician 3, Dark Magician Girl. That is a cute art though, I'll have to give it that one. Buster Blader again, the Tricky, Jack, Queen, and King, Green, Red, and Yellow Gadget, Skilled Dark Magician, not Dark Magician, yeah, Skilled Dark Magician, Skilled White Magician, Blockman, Marshmallow, Karibo, Monster Reborn, Swords, Card of Sanctity, Poly, Dark Magic, Magicians Unite, Dedication Through Light and Darkness, Black Magic Ritual, there's his ritual, I knew it would happen. Tricky Spell 4, I've got thousands of these things I could make a sweater out of them. Emblem of Dragon Destroyer, Buster Blader specific, Marshmallow Glasses, Marshmallow specific. Another common Mirror Force, Magician's Circle, Shattered Axe, Stronghold the Moving Fortress, Miracle Restoring, and Dark Paladin Fusion, Dark Magician, and Buster Blader. So, what are my ending thoughts here on this box set? It's nice. It was a nice idea. I'll have to give it that. But the concept that you're not going to make them all hollow, I understand there's 3 decks in here. There's 3 full decks, essentially. But to not make them hollow is really a downside to me. I thought this was supposed to be the big, this is it, Yugi's legendary decks. Are we going to see Joey's legendary deck next? Or better yet, are we going to see Kaiba's legendary deck? That would be something interesting. Maybe they'll make all those hollows. That would be nice. But, unfortunately, they didn't here. It's great if you're looking to pick yourselves up a set of Exodia. By all means, I'd say pick this up. There's a few other cards in here that are completely worth it. It's nice to have the collection. So go out, pick yourself up one. If you can find it for less than the market price and find a deal like me, be my guest. Otherwise, yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Great collection, but could have been so much better. Other than that, this has been NeumanPro, signing out.